I was wondering when you would find your way in here. Not much of a ballroom though, is it? I'm afraid it's very disappointing. Oh, of course, we were not properly introduced earlier. I'm Scarlett. Oh no, that's all you need to know of my name for now. Yes, I am. Would you like a drink? There is a very limited selection here, but a selection nonetheless. Oh, you prefer not to. All right. No, I'm not curious as to how you got in here. I know how you got in here. I know that you managed to make your way into every room of this mansion thus far. Ballroom seems like the next logical step. Oh, no. I haven't been in communication with the other guests. I'm afraid I don't care to engage with them. It is a horrible, horrible crime. I can't imagine. I can imagine. I have witnessed things similar. Not the same, but similar. It's always terrible though, isn't it? This is your first time seeing a murder? Well, now I find that hard to believe. All right. Whatever you say. Now, why is it that you're making your way into each and every room? We were given clear instructions. I see. Do I have any theories? No, I'm afraid I don't know any of the other guests. Couldn't possibly speculate as to who or why or with what. Was anything of mine confiscated? I have nothing to confiscate. Why, do you? Of course. Oh, a lead pipe. Interesting. What would possess you to bring such a thing to a dinner party? Of course. All of the others had items that were confiscated. Doesn't surprise me. No, I've never met them, but they seem to be a bit of a curious group of oddballs. It's not an insult. No. I find that I enjoy spending time with people who are a little bit more eccentric. Yes, that's why I got along so well with Black. He was an eccentric person. It's a shame that he's dead. Although I suppose not much of a shame for the person who committed the murder. No, I had dinner with everyone. It was fine. Yes, I did have the foie gras. It was mediocre. The caviar and the appetizer, now that was good. The rest of it was... I think dear Mrs. White was a little bit distracted. Well, she is a sweet woman, but she is a little bit old-fashioned. Yes, so I made a point of going to say hello to her. I have met her on a few occasions. Made a point of saying hello to her because I know that she enjoys my dresses. Yes, after that I came in the ballroom. I thought it was the logical next step after eating. Well, I thought there might be dancing. There's music. Would you like me to turn it off? I believe there's a record player in the corner. No, it's fine. Alright. Where was I? Yes, the logical next step after eating a meal at a dinner party, in my mind, would be to move to the ballroom. Nobody followed. Yes, well, I enjoy the music anyhow. I was quite comfortable in here, and then the commotion of the murder happened, and I stayed put as I was instructed to. No. Well, I knew Black, but hardly friends. Right, I wouldn't exactly say that I'm terribly broken up about it. Anyhow, where were you when the murder occurred? So how is it that you made your way from room to room undetected? I see. Completely believable, plausible story, I'm sure. Oh, I don't mean anything by it. No, don't need to read too much into it. Do I know about? Oh, my invitation. Well, that was my invitation. I hardly see how that's relevant to you. Why, what did yours say? Everyone's invitation was different. That does make sense. Black enjoyed portraying himself as a bit of a mysterious figure, but he was quite boring, I'm afraid. Yes. No, just the standard. We request your presence. It would be lovely to see you again, Scarlett. Wear that pearl necklace from the Paris trip, and that sort of thing. Paris. Yes, we were just acquaintances. We met a few times. I didn't say that we met in the same country each of those times. I'm a worldly woman. I enjoy traveling. And Black enjoyed traveling, often for business, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean there wasn't any time for fun. Though I suppose I'll have to find a new travel partner. No, I don't think it'll be difficult either. Your invitation. No, I'm sure it was different than mine. Mine was rather personal. Everyone's. Okay. I do have to admit, I wonder how the guest list was chosen. It does seem to be a strange group to mix all together. No, I'm unsure of that. The time, no, the female detective with the curly hair. Yes, she instructed us to turn our cell phones off, so I'm afraid I don't know. No, I tried to behave and listen. And I stayed in the room that I was in when the murder occurred, which is more than I can say for you. Have the others moved? No, they stayed as well. Good for them. I could turn my cell phone on if you are that curious, although I'm sure you have one as well. Right. No, that's perfectly fine. I agree, you should probably get back to, where was it? Right. Yes, they'll probably want to speak to you now. No, I will stay here, as I have. Would you mind telling them that I have an appointment later on this evening, so it is important for me to get out of here relatively quickly? Oh, and I am innocent. I'm the only one that didn't have anything confiscated, remember? Suppose that could simply mean that I'm the best at hiding things, but all I have is this small bag, which you are free to examine. And much to my dismay, this dress has no pockets, so unless I'm very creative, I'm afraid I'm not the woman who committed the murder. Right. Oh, I do have one question before you leave. How many of the others figured out that you were one of the detectives? Oh, don't be surprised. You did make your way to every room. And yes, I know that. And no, I did not leave this room through the door that you came in. What do you think, there's secret passages here or something? Goodness, what a silly notion. No, you've been making your way around to each room, questioning people, asking them about things, gaining their trust. You came in, you asked Black many personal questions throughout dinner, and you observed everybody here as though it were your job to do so. So why were you investigating Black? And I have to admit, it took a very strange turn, your investigation into a wealthy business person. It becomes a murder mystery while you're here, blending in undercover as a guest. So salacious, isn't it? You're not at liberty to tell me why you were investigating. I understand. Yes, well, I did have some business dealings with Black, so you can go confer with your colleagues, and I have a feeling this will not be the last time I see you. All right. You take care, and good luck solving this murder, because I think you're going to need